most, we would like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Mapataza.
Double honor to our elders and apostles of great meals so they do it well. And salutations and blessings to you, Akim, thou preaching his word with true sincerity and charity. All right, we got true prophets. All right, through the spirit power, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, coming back out here. And the prophets out of downfall of this wicked kingdom known as America and the Babylon the Great in the scriptures. All right, these false gods, man, our people serve and worship. All right, they can't save you. All right, they go into these other philosophies and these other ways. You know, this is something that was on my mind earlier. I just be thinking about, like, damn, man, how people just look at every other way to save them and every other, you know, doctrine as the way of life. When, hey, that doesn't benefit you, man. That doesn't help us out in any way. But this is what is helping us.
This is Acts 4:12. Neither is there salvation in any other, for there is none other name under heaven given among men whereby we must be saved.
Yeah, there is no other way of salvation of us getting out of this situation that we in, because we're in hell right now, man. It's very evident. Right, you gotta work for your slave master. Right, you get crumbs. You know, you still suffering. All right, niggas gotta go and sell drugs, man, to just make it back. Right, to pay their rent, man. All right, hey, we're suffering right now, man. But this is the only way for us to get salvation is through Yahweh Shai. Without Yahweh Shai, hey, you get no deliverance.
This book of Psalms 115 and 4. Their idols are silver and gold. And Psalms 115 and 1. Not unto us, O Lord, not unto us, but unto thy name give glory, for thy mercy and for thy true sake.
Yeah, and the Lord has had mercy on us through his son Yahweh Shai. All right, now we're being reconciled back to the Heavenly Father, man. All right, it's all glory and honor goes to Yahweh Shai. Because without the Lord, hey, we would be totally done, man. We'd be desolate as a nation, as a whole. Hey, look at our people right now, man. This is the only inkling of light amongst the world right now. All right, it's in this truth, us in this truth.
It says verse 2, wherefore shall the heathen say, where is now their God? But our God is in heaven. He hath done whatsoever he hath pleased.
Yeah. The Lord does whatever he pleases, man. Whatever Yahweh Shai wants to happen is going to happen. All right, what the Lord pleases is the destruction of America, the destruction of these wicked people, the salvation of the nation, the salvation of the elect of the nation of Israel. That's what the Lord pleases in. That's what he's going to do. And no one is going to object and no one's going to have any say-so against that, man. It's going to happen. It's going to come to pass. All right? Yeah, it's written. Right? It says that these words are faithful and true. All right, the idols, I'll say these other nations, their gods are nothing but idols. Are they graven images? They can do nothing. But you can read what you got out.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 96, verse 1. Oh, sing unto the Lord Yahweh a new song. Sing unto the Lord Yahweh all the earth. And that's, you know, that's Jake coming back to the law, statute, commandments around the four corners of the earth, singing this song, singing this gospel. Verse 2, sing unto the Lord Yahweh, bless his name, show forth his salvation from day to day, man. We preaching the kingdom, man, the kingdom of heaven into existence, man. What it says in the book of Matthew chapter 24, and I believe verse 14, is this gospel be preaching all the world to a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. Hell, we at the end, man. We see the signs, man. People are going crazy, man. Uproars of the people, earthquakes, you know, pestilence, famine. That's happening, man. Verse 4, for the Lord Yahweh is great and greatly to be praised. He is to be feared above all gods. Above all gods. There's only one power, man.
Right.
Only one. You know, Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 4 say, you know, Shema Yasha'Allah, you know, it's only one power, man. Verse 5, for all the gods of the nations are idols, but the Lord Yahweh made the heavens. So, man, like your Buddhists, your JCs, whatever the case may be, man, they all idols, man. It's only one power, plain and simple.
Yeah, hey, as you look at their God, all right, when they set the Ark of the Covenant next to him. Right, yeah, you got it, Con. Yeah, would you get what you got? Let me grab it.
This is Wisdom of Solomon 14 and 11. Therefore, even upon the idols of the Gentiles shall there be a visitation, because in the creature of God they are become an abomination and stumbling blocks to the souls of men and a snare to the feet of the unwise. For the devising of idols was the beginning of spiritual fornication, and the invention of them the corruption of life.
Oh yeah, so yeah, hey, by us serving these other gods and serving these false idols, man, that's our corruption, that's our downfall, that's our death. All right, brother. Hey, coming back to Yahweh Shema Shai, that's life. All right, that's where you get the true life from, man. Hey, everything else is death unto us. All right, they don't teach you how to truly deal with your neighbor correctly, how to eat correctly, you know. Hey, man, they tell you can do whatever you want to do in these other doctrines. Hey, you go to Christianity, you can do whatever you want to do. You can be whoever you want to be, man. That's these idols. Hey, that's not a true God. It's not true life. Hey, Baruch 4:1. All right, that's our life. Well, you got that. You count.
This is 1 Samuel 5:2. When the Philistines took the ark of the Most High, they brought it into the house of Dagon and set it by Dagon. And when they of Ashdod arose early on the morrow, behold, Dagon was fallen upon his face to the earth before the ark of Yahweh. And they took Dagon and set him in place again.
And they had to pick him up, man. How come he can't pick himself up? If this is your God, how come he can't pick himself up? You know?
And when they arose early on the morrow morning, behold, Dagon was fallen upon his face to the ground before the ark of Yahweh. And the head of Dagon and both the palms of his hands were cut off. Upon the threshold, only the stump of Dagon was left to him.
Yeah, to show that he's nothing but an idol. It's not a true God, man. All right, hey, Yahweh Shema Shai, we don't need a graven image for the Lord. All right, as it says in that Psalms 115, our Lord is in the heavens doing whatever he pleases, doing whatever he wants, man.
Let me make a quick point about that Dagon, this came out a while ago. The same hats that you see these religious people in the Vatican wear, all right, which Dagon really represents that fish god. All right, and I got an image of it. I'll show the camera. Let me know if you pick it up. You got it?
Yeah, I got it, brother.
Yeah. So everything is recycled here, man. There's nothing new under the sun. These same religions and gods they had in the ancient world, they're doing it again today. They may just name it something different. Go ahead, son.
Can I read something real quick, brother? All right, this is Deuteronomy 6:14. Ye shall not go after other gods, of the gods of the people which are around about you. So we're not supposed to be worrying about what these other people doing, which are the other nations. For Yahweh, thy power, is a jealous God among you, lest he be angry, and the Yahweh, thy power, will kindle against thee and destroy thee off of the face of the earth. He gonna destroy you, man.
I got a scripture. This is Apocrypha 6, Baruch 6. We'll start at 12. Yet cannot these gods save themselves from rust and moth, though they be covered with purple raiment. They wipe their faces because of the dust of the temple, where there is much upon them. And he that cannot put to death one that offendeth him holdeth a scepter, as though he was a judge of the country. He hath also in his right hand a dagger and an axe, but cannot deliver himself from the war and the thieves. You serving a God that can't deliver himself, can't protect himself? We serve a God that not only protects himself, he protects us. We go to David, a mighty man of Yahweh Shema Shai, always went to the Lord. Do I want to take this battle on? Do I want to take that battle on? What you think? How you want me to move this way?
Right.
Yeah, not only do it, you're gonna prosper. You're gonna prevail.
That's why he's known as a living power. Everything else is just possible.
I got it. This is Wisdom of Solomon 15:15. For they counted all the idols of the heathens to be gods, which neither have the use of eyes to see, nor noses to draw breath, nor ears to hear, nor fingers of hands to handle, and as of their feet they are slow to go. For man made them, and he that borrowed his own spirit fashioned them, but no man can make a god like unto himself. Your idols can't smell, they can't breathe, none of that. Verse 17, for being mortal, he worketh a dead thing with wicked hands, for he himself is better than the things which he worshiped. Whereas he lived once, but they never. So you better than them idols, because you actually live it. All right?
You want something?
Let me grab that Psalm 115, just to back that up.
I got something real quick. This
Ecclesiastes chapter 9. Ecclesiastes 9 and 4. For to him that is joined to all the living, there is hope. For a living dog is better than a dead lion.
Yeah, so hey, a living dog is better than a dead lion, man. Hey, Yahweh Shemal Shai is actually living, and these other idols, they're dead. They never lived at all, man. They have never done anything. As the brother read in that Wisdom of Solomon in the 15th chapter, they don't have hands, handles, they don't have noses to draw breath. They can do nothing. You be better off praying to a water bottle, man. Because they can do nothing for you. All right? And now people, they're going to come to the realization of that very soon. When all hell breaks loose, they're going to go and cry to JC. They're going to go and cry to what they like to worship, these fucking horoscopes and all that shit, man. And see if that's going to help you in that day. And it's not going to help you at all. All right? Because it says that in Jeremiah the 11th chapter, the Lord says he's going to bring evils upon you that you cannot escape. Then you're going to go and cry to those gods. They're not going to help you. Then you're going to go and try to find the prophets. And hey, we're not going to be here to be found at all, man. The Lord is going to hide himself. You people are going to be just lost and out here for death and destruction.
Famine of the word.
Yeah, famine of the word.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 115, verse 4. The idols are silver and gold, the work of man's hand. The point is, you know, these guys and these people, man, that they want to believe in, man, is made of object, man, solid objects, you know, something that can't move, you know.
Yeah, and then the thing is that they created them. You made this, man. Hey, how about Shemal Shai? If you're a true God, you create, you're ruler. You're doing whatever you want to do. Sirach, the 18th chapter, said that the Lord governed the whole world in the palm of his hand. He does whatever he wants, man.
Hey, you know the crazy part about it? Here it is, you living, they'll create a whole idol, a statue, then post it up, set it down, and then bow down to it.
Yeah.
After you create the damn statue, man. That's what you call bugged out, man. That's why your Lord say, you're better than the thing you created, man. You people are stupid. And guess what? Because what did the old prophets do? Elijah. Brother want to read that. Hey, what? Elijah had mocked him. He said, where your God is? He on a long journey? Yeah, they was cutting themselves, going crazy. All right?
Took a trip.
1 Kings 18 and 24. That says, and call ye on the name of your God. Start up a little bit. Come on. A couple of verses up.
Where you at?
I'll start at verse 21. It says, and Elijah came unto all the people and said, how long are ye between two opinions? And if the Lord be God, follow him. But if by all then follow him. And that's the same thing we're doing today. Right? Did not Moses say back then, I draw a line, choose ye this day life or death? That's the same thing the Lord is saying now to the prophets. Hey, choose life or death. There is no middle option. There's no middle ground, man. All right, go ahead. Then follow him. And the people answered him not a word. Then said Elijah unto the people, even I only remain a prophet of the Lord. But Baal's prophets are 450 men. Hey, so guess what? That just means ain't many of them, man. How many false prophets in the world today? The scriptures say it's many of them, man. Many false prophets, false teachers. That's how you know we're in the last time, man. Go ahead.
Hey, the numbers are in the world, man. Yep. All right? This thing is a small sanctuary, this knowledge, man. All right? The elect is a small number compared to the overwhelming majority. All right? Go ahead.
Verse 23. Let them therefore give us 2 bullocks, and let them choose 1 bullock for themselves, and cut it in pieces, and lay it on the wood, and put no fire under it, and I will dress the other bullock, and lay it on wood, and put no fire under. And call ye on the name of your gods, and I will call on the name of the Lord. And the God that answered by fire, let him be God. And all the people answered and said, it is well spoken. Verse 25, and Elijah said unto the prophets of Baal, choose you 1 bullock for yourselves, and dress it first. For ye are many, and call on the name of your gods, but put no fire under. And they took the bullock which was given them, and dressed it, and called on the name of Baal from morning even until noon,
Right?
saying, "O Baal, hear us." But there is no voice, nor any to answer. And they leaped up upon the altar which was made. And it came to pass at noon that Elijah mocked them and said, "Cry aloud, for he is a God. Either he is talking, or he is pursuing, or he is in a journey, or pre-adventure he sleepeth and must be awakened."
Hey, guess what? That aligns right along with Proverbs, the 1st chapter. The Lord said, "I shall laugh, I shall mock you when your derision comes." Alright? To the time we coming in now, hey, but look, these people, they seem to be mocking us. Y'all crazy. Y'all out here in dresses, right? But guess what? When these prophecies start to happen, we're gonna mock you. Lord will we work in that salvation, man. Alright? We're gonna say, where your God at, man? Because guess what? The Lord ain't gonna protect you. The true living power ain't gonna protect you, man. Alright? And the gods you claim that you love, right? A lot of you worship that devil Esau, he gonna be the main one rounding your ass up, man. Alright? Go ahead.
It says, verse 28, and they cried aloud and cut themselves after their manner with knives and lances, till the blood gushed out upon them.
So they sitting there slicing themselves, doing all type of rituals, man. And ain't nobody coming for you, man. Alright? Hey, cause if you ain't serving Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, you really gotta be an Israelite. But if you ain't got the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai on your side, you ain't got it, man. Alright? And your only judgment's gonna be death in these coming days, man. That's it. Go ahead.
It says, verse 29, and it came to pass when midday was past, and they prophesied until the time of the offering of the evening sacrifice, that there was neither a voice, nor any answer, nor any they regarded.
Because guess what? The brothers reading it earlier, I believe it was in Psalm 115. Because why? They dumb. Their idols are dumb, man. They'll read that real quick.
It's the book of Psalm chapter 115, verse 5. They have mouths, but they speak not.
Right, they create mouths on these statues, but there's no breath in them, man. It's a fucking rock. Go ahead.
Eyes have they, but they see not.
They got, yeah, you draw eyes in them, but they ain't got no life in them, man. Alright? That's how you know that, hey, who the Israelites are. One of the curses. The Lord said you should what? Worship wood and stone, man. Alright? You actually bow down these fucking statues, man. People actually still go to the store and buy Caesar boys, cheesy rice, and bow down to that fucking statue, man. Especially Northern Kingdom, man. They always doing this. Kissing their damn crucifixion,
With the cross.
alright? Which is nothing but blasphemy anyway, man. How come when your son or your daughter get shot in the street, why you gonna make a memorial for them and put it around your fucking neck, man? Alright? Hey, that's a mockery of the Lord, but guess what? The Lord's not mocked. The Lord's gonna mock all you people in these days, man. That's the time we living in. Alright? That's enough on that.
I got something. This Isaiah 65:12 says, "Therefore will I number you to the sword, and ye shall all bow down to the slaughter." And these things are gonna happen because yeah, you going to false gods. You're seeking a way that is unprofitable to you, man. You're seeking something that's gonna lead to your downfall and your death. So this is what you want. All those that hate me love death. So if you hate Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, you will bow down to the slaughter, man. I got a little bit more. It says, "Because when I call, ye did not answer." How's the Lord calling out to you Israelites? Through the prophets, through the men that are out here on the highways and byways. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet. Show my people their transgressions and the house of Jacob their sins. Hey, we're doing this week in and week out, day in and day out. There are no excuses, man. So when death comes upon you, and you're gonna know exactly why. It says, "When I spake, ye did not hear, but did evil before my eyes, and did choose that wherein I delighted not." I want to be a gangbanger, want to be a city girl, want to do whatever you want to do besides serving the Lord, man. Want to be a Christian, want to be a part of 501c3 charter, and all this other bullshit, man. That's gonna lead to your death. So you are gonna bow down to the slaughter, man. Con. Oh, you said, this Isaiah. I go to Proverbs 1 for you. This Proverbs 1 and verse 33 says, "But whoso hearkeneth unto me shall dwell safely, it shall be quiet for fear of evil.
Exactly. Because us hearkening to the Lord is going to protect us. Because us making that deal with the Lord, seek Him early instead of too late, the Lord is going to be there for us. Because the scriptures say, whatsoever a man reapeth, he going to sow. You know, scriptures say to seek me early and not seek me when it's too late. Because a lot of these people think they playing trick bags with the Lord. But ultimately, He created you and He knows your spirit. That's right. This is
This is the book of Judges 10 and 13. Yet ye have not forsaken me and served other gods, wherefore I will deliver you no more. Go and cry unto the gods which ye have chosen, let them deliver you in the time of your tribulation. So just when you need Yahweh Shai, the Lord's not going to look out for you, man, because you're not serving Him, you're not worshiping Him, but you're worshiping other idols. And the scriptures clearly saying that the Lord is a jealous God. He wants everybody to worship Him, man. You just can't serve the Lord one day and forget about Him the next day, and then call upon Him the next year. Whenever you're facing tribulation, affliction, whatever it may be, don't expect the Lord to deliver you, man, because you weren't seeking out after Him. Why should He help you?
Hey, cause what's the real fact of the matter out here, man? Somebody get 2 Corinthians 15 and 1, man. Because this was coming for you. If you don't serve the Lord, this was coming. Alright? It said through the fear of the Lord we persuade men, man. The terror of the Lord we persuade men. You got it?
This Psalms 150, it's like this second Ezra is 15 and verse 1. It says, behold, speak down the ears of my people the words of prophecy.
Hey, that's what we're supposed to be doing, man. We're supposed to tell you what's going to come. Go ahead.
It says, which I will put in thy mouth, said Yahweh.
Hey, the Lord put these words in our mouth. Alright? He said, I should give you passages according to my heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding. Go ahead.
It says, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true.
These things will happen in this generation, this lifetime. Go ahead.
It says, fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee.
Because guess what? It's going to be a lot of people that's going to constantly scoff, because they're going to be like, y'all said that a couple years ago. Y'all said that a couple months ago. Y'all said this and y'all said that. It don't matter. These words are faithful and true. Go ahead.
It says, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
Guess what? Who cares you don't believe? Romans the 3rd chapter. All right? It said all the unfaithful are going to die. Because the only ones that are going to be delivered is the faithful. Go ahead.
It says, behold, said Yahweh, I will bring plagues upon the world.
Hey, the whole world is feeling it right now, man. You got uprisings, famines, storms, earthquakes, wild beasts, all type of shit going on, man. It's so much you can't even keep up with it. Go ahead.
It says the sword, famine.
Hey, what does the sword represent? Hey, people with swords in their hand, but really, sword also goes into destruction. All right? A lot of destruction and judgment and death. All right, go ahead.
It says death and destruction.
The Lord mentioned it twice. Death and destruction, man. A lot of calamities. Hey, it said the Lord brings His judgment to light every morning. He fell up not in the unjust nor of no shame, man. Go ahead.
It says for wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth.
Why is wickedness polluting the whole earth? It says so it's the king, so it's the people, right? Well, who's ruling? Ask yourself that question. Esau Edom is ruling, man. The wicked of the Bible. He's the devil. Go ahead.
It says and their hurtful works are fulfilled.
Yup. Hey, because now's the time.
I was going to say, the scripture tell you when it tell you when wickedness and power, transgression increases.
That's right.
So that's how you know who's ruling right now. Esau Edom. That's how you know he's the wicked man. Because since he's now he's in power, you know, wickedness has exceedingly polluted the earth.
Right. The Lord said that hurtful works are fulfilled. How do we know that? Because now He's awakening the prophets back up, man. And now He's speaking against it. Because now Esau Edom is on trial. And what's being brought out? All the things you did in the dirt. Because what the scripture say, I should make Esau bear. Now how's the Lord doing that? Through the truth. Go ahead.
It says, therefore said Yahweh, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness.
The Lord said He's not going to hold His tongue anymore. Because why? He have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, who should never hold their peace day and night. That's why a prophet, if a prophet on earth today, guess what they're going to be doing? Diligently in this work, constantly crying out, constantly exposing this man, constantly warning the people. The Lord said a prophet would never hold his peace, man. He can't, hey, what did Jeremiah say?
Yeah,
he said, I didn't even want to speak upon the Lord, but I couldn't.
Yeah,
it just burned in my soul like fire, man.
Right.
What did Job say? He said the word was in me like new wine ready to burst out with no fix, man. Go ahead.
It says, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves.
Hey, profane mean outside the temple, man. So they're doing all type of foul shit in this place, man. A brother was just, I watched the video, a brother was just talking about how a woman commits bestiality, leaves the door open, be hollering loud as hell, and the neighbor said, look, next time you do that, close the door and put the shutters down, man. And then the brother was saying, he read the comments, you would think people would be on there like, that shit is foul, it's disgusting. Actually, people on there defending it saying, oh, I do that shit too. So it goes to show you that, once it takes a little bit of lip wickedness to come out, right, at the little level, let the whole lump, right? A little person comes out the closet, you got all the other weirdos come out like, damn, I got somebody to join too. Yeah. So we together, and that's how it's fucking America is, man. Because as soon as Obama made that fucking law, you had every Tom, Dick, and Harry just come out of the blue. Hey, I'm with that too, man. You see? Yeah, rappers.
No, he saw the thing. He signed some legislation, and it's cool to do it, man. But guess what? Guess what? Hey, go ahead and do it, because that gives the Lord more reason to take your ass down, man.
He says his sins is reaching up to heaven.
Yeah, so guess what? The Lord said his thoughts are higher than your thoughts, man. So your legislation, all of this legislators do that all day. Guess what? The Lord got the final say, so he's gonna take your ass down for committing these wicked acts, man. You ain't gonna hide it and try to think you safe behind your goddamn legislation signing the damn thing.
It says, behold, the innocent and righteous blood crying unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually.
Hey man, if you're not crying out continually, man, you happy with this shit, man. Hey, King David said he cry out every day to the Lord, man.
So this goddamn devil had the door open so the neighbors could hear her having sex with animals.
That's what it is.
It's a hell type.
It's Babylon. I heard the brother say it. Sadly enough, I said I'm not surprised. I mean, that's only the tip of the iceberg. They do violent shit than that. Hey, they had a report. All the IG models that people love to just lust over on them. All they ass go over Dubai and fuck camels and shit, man. Alright, get shitted on all type of shit, man. This the world we live in, man. Alright, but hey, I'm not surprised at none of it, man. That's why the Lord has to bring judgment and the plagues upon the world, man.
Oh, it gets worse than that, man. I don't want to say it on camera. Somebody told me some shit too.
It says, it's a shame to even speak of the things these people do in secret. It says, and therefore, said Yahweh, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them.
And the Lord gonna avenge, the Lord gonna vindicate his men. Alright, we ain't gotta do nothing. The scripture said, wait upon me until I rise up to the prey. That's it, man. The Lord's our defender. Go ahead.
It says, behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter.
Hey, a lot of people don't understand that they getting set up for the okie doke, man. Because you don't even know that this money system is falling every day right in your face. And a new system coming in, which is digital, the MOTB. Go ahead.
It says, I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof.
Yup, and we back in Egypt again, man. All right? We back in Egypt, we back in bondage. And the Lord said he's going to deliver us, man. Go ahead.
It says, Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that Yahweh shall bring upon it.
Hey, because ultimately, how's Babylon the Great going out? The true plague is what? Those missiles. The Lord said his spirit is going to be in those missiles, man. That's the cherry on top for this place. And even leading up to that, you're going to have calamities, take trouble. All right, and all you people that take the MOTB, according to Revelation 16:2, you will have a grievous sword, man. Also with pus. All right, and mucus coming out, man. So all you people about to feel it, man. That's the time we living in. When the year the Lord's redeemed. Go ahead.
It says, they that till the ground shall mourn, and their seeds that fell through the blasting of hail, and with a fearful consolation.
Right.
It says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draw nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another.
Hey, because guess what's coming? All out war, man. All right, your next door neighbor will watch you bring them groceries in and say hi to you every morning. That's going to be your enemy, man. Yeah. All right? You're going to have people going from block to block, neighborhood to neighborhood looking for food, man. Alright? All this the judgment that all about Shimei was shot, man. And this is coming soon. Alright?
Yeah, hey, it says in 2nd Ezra 6th chapter that friends shall fight against each other like enemies.
Yep.
You know? So it says, and swords in their hands.
Yep. And it's gonna be, hey, all them purge movies be coming out. That's how it's gonna be out here, man. A lot of you women gonna be spoiled. A lot of your houses gonna be ravished, ran in. Alright? It's gonna be all hell out here, man. That's what's coming. Alright? We ain't come out here to tell you no nice messages, man. Alright? Destruction is coming, man. If you don't repent, you gonna be motherfucking treaded down like mighty in the streets, man.
Isaiah 19:2, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. So you're gonna have civil war here in America, man. People fighting for one another for lack of bread, breaking into each other's houses. These are people that you know and grew up with, that you say that you love. They're gonna turn against you, all right? Because they're hungry as hell, man.
Yeah.
They're gonna eat your ass once the food runs out.
That's it.
Right. It says 2nd Ezra 15 and 16 says, for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
Hey, you just see the example of that in Sri Lanka. They went into that the president's house, man. They was in the pool. They was in the motherfucking dining hall. They was all through that house taking fucking selfies, right? They wasn't regarding their leader. They actually ran his ass out of town. And then they went and burnt down another official's house. So it's going buck wild over there. And guess what? That's coming to Mystery Babylon also.
Right, yeah, just like in what was it? I think it was 2020 or 2021, they went inside the Capitol building.
Yeah.
You know, like, hey man, hey, it's here. It's here. These scriptures are popping off the pages, man. And it's only gonna wrap it up and get worse and worse. But it says, a man shall desire to go into a city, it shall not be able. And that's that martial law. All right, you're gonna see, hey, like that movie Containment, or that TV show Containment, where they had the streets blocked off, the cities blocked off, you can't go this way, that way. All right, Esau's gonna have a checkpoints, man.
Hey, you know what I saw earlier? I saw a report, even with the Roe versus Wade, they said they gonna stop women from going to different states trying to
Damn.
you know, do their little thing.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now I don't know how they gonna figure out they doing it, but they said they gonna, so how they gonna do it, they gonna have checkpoints to stop women from going to different states and doing that, man. That's probably on a small scale of that, man. So hey, everything is lining up, man. All right, and the brother just brought out in Japan, they assassinated one of their leaders with a homemade shotgun and shot him in the back while he was speaking.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's meaning the citizens of the world are noticing their living conditions going down the drain. Because that's what they're gonna blame, the people in power. That's it.
Yep.
What? You got something?
Real quick, this 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come, so dangerous times, difficult times. The Akim was just going into it. It says, for men shall be lovers of their own selves. It's also as a token to let you know we in the last days. You can look at the people, the mannerism, the mentality, the practice on the people, man. The scripture speaks about in the last days people will be prideful. It says, for men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers. So they speak against the Lord. A lot of people, they doubt the Lord even exists. It says, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, so they lack self-control, all right? They're all about carnality and gratification. It says fierce, despisers of those that are good. This is the point I'm trying to get to. It says traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of God. So that's the point. They traitors, man. A lot of people, they ready to trade against their neighbor. All right, they really despise their friends, you know, because that's the type of spirit that's out here, man.
Yeah, that
And ain't
way.
no love.
What they say, that shiesty, right?
Yeah.
Be like poo shiesty, man. That's what these niggas all about now. They all about fucking each other over, and every you fighting for the #1 spot, you know.
Wait, y'all just for a sec, that's the spirit.
This Matthew 24, verse 12.
Spirit, oh, and the spirit.
And because iniquity, which is wickedness, which is what we just discussed, shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
And that's the spirit the Lord put on people, man. Because the more wicked they get, the more cold the Lord got a spirit out here on these people, man. They just don't give a fuck, man. You got people that kill their grandma, people that's killing their own kids. Yeah, it's all type of shit, man. People have no love for nobody, man. It's truly a dog-eat-dog world, man.
Yeah, I forgot what dude that was, but I think it was like on Reawakening TV show or some shit. But he ended up killing his mother for $70,000.
Yeah.
You know, just to get the insurance. Killed his mother. He was on Instagram Live, Facebook Live, you know, counting up the money and shit, man. You know, that's the spirit that's on these people.
He had dreads, right?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. But in 2nd Ezra 15 and verse 18 it says, For because of their pride, and pride is the beginning of sin. So because of your wickedness, your sins, man, the cities shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Yep. So people gonna be running inside of your cribs, getting your resources, man. Right, ravishing your wives, as it says in Isaiah the 13th chapter. Yep. Ravishing you, man, destroying your children, destroying your whole crib, man, everything, man. This all coming because of your wickedness. Yep. It says a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor. Yep. No pity, man, whatsoever. I ain't gonna look at you like you some nigga that he never seen, man. Never seen this go fuck like you his worst enemy.
Hey, you know what? The brother from Dallas did a beautiful video, man. He was saying how his sister, brother, they was kind of cool. He don't deal with their family like that, but long story short, he never disrespected. He came over and shot his dog with a 9mm. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord basically protected his dog. He shot his dog in the face with a 9mm because basically his dog attacked they other dog. They told him all the time, don't never bring your dog over here. They said for some reason this time he just said, fuck that, I'm bringing what I want to do. Brought a gun to the man's house, brought his dog over there, just straight disrespected the man, then shot the man's dog in the face, man. But the Lord protected his dog. His dog ain't died, but they couldn't take the bullet out or whatever. But the point is, he was going into it like, the love of me is waxing cold. He said these people never disrespected him, always showed him respect. Yeah. He tried to break bread with him, but he received it. The point is, he just came over on some demons, had a whole different spirit on him, man. And he was basically saying like, the people that you never really gave you problems in these coming days, they gonna be the main motherfuckers with the demons on that start turning up on your ass, man. Yep. That one cuz that was always kind of cool, he gonna be the one that's like, look at your ass like, man, fuck this nigga, man. And you like, damn. But that's the demon on them though, because now we at the end. So as the brother said, hey, your neighbor looking at your ass like you totally strange, that's very true. Because the love of me about to wax cold, man. Hey, your mama set your ass up for that fast buck. Yeah. I don't know if brothers old enough, but back in the day they had the cartoons like Bugs Bunny around that time, where you have motherfuckers in the desert island, hungry and thirsty as hell. And they looking at each other, they know each other. One of them started to look like food, like a hot dog. The other one turned to a steak. That's how people are gonna start looking at each other now.
And you know, that's also, you saw shows that you saw in that movie, The Hunger Games.
Oh yeah.
When you get crucial, man, people will kill their neighbor.
Motherfucker look at each other like, man, guess I'm gonna wait for them to stupid kill each other. I'm eating them tomorrow.
That's what Alex Jones said. That's some shit Alex Jones said. He said if his kid's starving, he's looking at his neighbor as some food. That's the spirit these people coming in.
I got a little more on this. This 2nd Ezra 15 and verse 19 says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. And we see a food shortage going on right now, man. And it's gonna ramping up. It's gonna get worse and worse, worse and worse. I work at a grocery store. I see it, man. Hey, the other day we had a load for 3 days. All right, the whole department was fucked up. All you see was black, man. All you see was the shelves just empty. It was nothing we could do. That we had no work to do, man. The grinding is ceasing. It's turning up out here, man. And it's only gonna get worse and worse and worse until eventually you go inside the store one day. Hey, like it says, 2nd Ezra 6 chapter. Hey, the storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. You gonna go in there one day, man, ain't gonna be shit on the shelves. Then now you go, fuck man, I gotta get something. And you gonna be looking at your neighbor, knocking on his door, hey, you got some sugar? You got some?
Hey, because people get complacent. They think it's always gonna be the same. Right. Because things gonna change quick, fast.
Overnight.
Overnight. Hey, because that's how the judgment of the Lord comes. The Lord said he comes in the deep of the night, right? But also his judgment come quick. It's 2nd Ezra 6:22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. All right? So just like that, man. And every other week you see the store closing, man. All right? It was a East Indian restaurant that brothers go to, closed permanently, man. All right? Every week something is closing, man. So you just gonna look up like, damn, we can't go nowhere.
Yeah.
All right? Just like that, man.
If I can show the camera, I was at Walgreens and I took a picture. Can you see it right here? Show the screen, brother. Just got it. Perfect.
You can't see it. Read what it said.
It says due to milk plant disclosures, we are currently out of stock on 1 gallon and half gallons of milk.
Damn.
So,
Oh, this the can you get it?
Hey, then with the shortage on the
the
Similac
water.
and the Infamil and all that stuff, you know. So hey man, it's wrapping up out here, man. Your babies don't got nothing to eat. You ain't gonna have nothing to eat. So hey, you gonna have to find options out here, man. These people, your neighbor's gonna be your option.
Yeah, this
Yourself is gonna be your option.
yeah,
It's snatch at your own arm, man.
cameraman got us in Walgreens, man. There's barely no water drinks on the shelf.
This is Lamentation 4 and 9. They that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger. For these pine away, stricken for want of the fruits of the field. All right, so when you kill by hunger, hey, that's a slow death. Your stomach starts to eat itself. You start to hallucinate. All right, next thing you know it, when you have no choice, that pole is gonna look like a burger, like the elder said in that Bugs Bunny. That's how your brain reacts to being hungry, man. But we understand we're gonna be fed. Jacob's trouble is for the 2/3, man. These niggas gonna suffer.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, because you the scoff came up against his word, you know. So now the Lord justified destroying you 2/3, and you heathens, period, man.
That's right.
This is verse 10. The hands of the pitiful woman have sodden their own children. They were their meat in the destruction of the daughter of my people. And the word sodden goes to boil. All right, so you've been cornered to the point when you have no choice but to eat your own child. All right, it was the point, I believe it was in 1 Kings, all right, where they sold the head of a donkey. You know what I'm talking about? Yep. They also,
four score of silver, which is basically 80 pieces of silver, and it's 4 score of silver, which is like 80 pieces of silver.
I got it right here.
Go ahead.
2 Kings chapter 6, I'll start at 24. And it came to pass after this that Ben-Hadad, king of Syria, gathered all his host and went up and besieged Samaria. And there was a great famine in Samaria, and behold, they besieged it, until an ass's head was sold for 80 pieces of silver, and the 4th part of a cab of dove's dung for 5 pieces of silver.
5 pieces of silver for pigeon shit.
Right. And that's desperation, man. And I'll let you finish, but check out that movie Snowpiercer.
Yes.
Because it talks about eating babies in that movie, man. The guy that played Captain America talks about that in that movie.
right, because when you eat food, the stuff that your body don't need, you either piss it out or you shit it out. All right, so the stuff that you eating, that shit, they try to get the little stuff in it, you know, that your body, the little nutrient that pass through. Yeah, that pass through. And that shit is disgusting, but you people have no choice. It gets so hard to the point where the scripture talks about the 2 women that made the deal about their sons.
Oh, right, yeah.
Where they ate one, and then the other one she tricked off on them. You know, she supplanted them, but that's the spirit. That's the part of people love waxy cold.
Hey, but you know what? When people get desperation, the scriptures say to the bitter soul, anything is sweet, right? Now that's going to like you be searching for the doctrine. Anything sounds good to you, right? But guess what? On the physical side to the bitter soul, you just want a motherfucker eat something tangible. You just want some leaves. You won't eat goddamn thing. Cause what's that in the Josephus? They ate the leaves. They start eating their belts.
Yeah,
they
the
just
belts,
want to eat anything.
Yeah. Your stomach gets annoying to it, that you just want it full.
Yeah.
And you don't give a fuck what's in it.
Oh, because matter of fact, even in the time when King Saul had starved the people out, they were so fucking hungry, they started eating the animals with the blood. They didn't even wait to cook it. They said, fuck it, we hold. So imagine that.
Right.
And the Lord said, you made the people go off for choking them out like that, man.
That's it.
But so imagine that. Imagine what the Lord about to bring in these days, man.
That's it.
They ain't even wait to cook nothing, man.
Right.
People just grab you and just eat your ass, man.
Well, if I could sell, because you know Esau does everything with predictive programming, and I typed in Netflix cannibalism movie, and it gave me a whole list. They got the Green Inferno platform, the Bad Batch, Raw, what the brother's going into, Cadaver, He Never Died. You know, these are some movies that they show cannibalism. You know, and he's getting your minds ready, man.
That's it.
You know, because these people, they're just gonna turn on each other. You know, and eat each other. You know.
That's it. Hey, yeah, and with those what's the word I'm looking for? Those injectables that had just came out. That's going to mix some other stuff in the middle of that's going to make your body go into that mode.
Right.
Okay, because they had that thing where they were showing, you know, a military synopsis where they was actually preparing for it, and the poster was showing just that. Okay, so you know these people have no clue what's getting ready to come down the pipe, but like you said, predictive programming is just that. Is to get their mind wrapped around it, so when they see it, the ones that think they kind of got their mind in order, well, fuck it, they knew I was gonna do this anyway, so I'm off to the races.
You actually got people that actually admit, like, shit, I eat a human, man. Like, motherfuckers actually be playing with that, but they actually be saying it, but really they be for real, man.
Yeah, no, they mean
people,
that.
they just say that shit.
No, they mean that shit for real. Like, some motherfuckers think of that shit, man, they say, shit, I take a motherfucking unhinge his hip, and from his knee to his fucking hip, that's all round steak. I cut the motherfuckers up and turn them into round steaks.
They're moving the road.
Yep.
They keep them in the basement.
That's it.
Yeah.
Trained up, bring them up, slice off the leg, and eat.
This is Isaiah 9:20. And he shall snatch out the right hand and be hungry.
Start at, was it 20? I think so. Yeah, you keep going out. It's like,
It says, and he shall eat. So I can read it. Isaiah 9:20.
Battery low.
yeah.
It says, and he shall snatch on the right hand and be hungry. And he shall eat on the left hand, and they shall not be satisfied. They shall eat every man the flesh of his own arm.
There it is.
So it shows you that, it shows you that cannibalism, man. Also, like the elder mentioned, the road. That's a good example. And there's plenty of other movies that show you, like the show The Walking Dead. And there was cannibalism going on there. And Esau shows you this because he knows it's going to happen. And all this was written since the beginning, because the Lord said this is a prophecy and it's going to come to pass, man. It's happened before and it's going to happen again.
I got one. It's the book of Luke, chapter 8, verse 17. For nothing is secret that should not be made manifest, neither anything hid that should not be known to come abroad. Like you got Resident Evil, the video game, you know, about zombies eating people, you know, just like, you know, what the brother, you know, what Pryor just mentioned, you know, when the movie's a platform, you have people eating people, man. You know?
One guy woke up from his sleep being eaten.
Yup.
Y'all got to remember now, same way, is that Psalms 64:8, that tongue shall fall upon themselves?
Yeah.
Okay? These issues, you know, in a Talmud, it tells them that before they can perform an evil, they need to show it to you and tell it to you in some form of fashion so that their evil is accounted against them. So this predictive programming and all this stuff they put in your face is just so that when it happens, y'all can't say, because you can't say we didn't tell you, we showed you, y'all just didn't catch it.
And for years, the military, you can even look this up, have certain drills called zombie drills, where they have certain of the military dressed up like zombies, blood on the face, walking around, and you have the other military people hold them down, getting them prepared to do what? To fight the fucking government. It's gonna get you that type of scenario where everybody is in complete chaos, and they're gonna have to bring them in to get it under order.
Right.
All this stuff is subliminal, man. They show you this stuff before it actually happens, you know?
But no, ain't nothing subliminal about it. They do it, but they do it to call themselves trying to keep the blood off their hands as far as the guilt part of it, and the Lord looking at them. But what they don't understand is that they still gonna be held accountable for all of it.
It's really a clue if you know how the spirit works. Hey, Isaiah 45:7, the Lord creates evil and he creates good. So the Lord got Satan, who they commune with, telling them what to do. They at least know they're going to choke out America. They know it's going to happen, man. Alright? The average person don't know, but it's all set up. Because why the Lord got their spirit already, they going to bring in a new system, man. Alright? They already know the dollar that shit done, man. They know that already. They have the Lord for to have them do it, but what the scripture say, Proverbs 21, the king's heart's in the hand of the Lord.
Yeah,
like rivers of water, he turns whatsoever he wants.
Yeah, that's right.
They're doing according to what Yahweh Shemah was saying, is telling them what to do, is telling Satan to tell their ass, man. Alright? Because they know that MOTB is coming. Yep. They don't give a fuck about the dollar. That shit, they been done with that shit, man. It's just whatever scenario, how the Lord have set it up to have collapse this whole shit. Because the scripture say he gonna cause all, both small and great. Because they still got the power of the earth in their hand, man. Alright? So how they finna do it? They know it's coming, man. Because they already want to do what? Half the population. Yeah. But so spiritual was going to the idol. The Lord had the fucking Georgia Gaston get blown off. Because why? That's if you read the spirit, let them know that no goddamn NWA ain't finna happen like that, right?
That was exactly what that was.
That was a real hit right there.
That was Dagon being thrown on the ground.
Your feelings being spoiled, goddamn.
You know, the crazy thing is, the apostles, they talk about it, maybe a day later after before they got, the guys got destroyed. They was like, man, want that shit get destroyed.
And they did.
And they did, like a day later.
How you gonna know in these days when it's been a prophet amongst you, man?
Right.
This is Revelation 12:12. Says, therefore rejoice ye heavens and them that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth they have but a short time. And Esau Edom is about to come out here with that wrath on these people, man. It said that a sword is being furbished and sharpened, ready to give it to the hand of the slayer. And that slayer is Esau Edom, because he knows that he has a short time. And he's knowing that the Lord is wrapping this shit up, man. His kingdom is falling. His brothers going into that Georgia Guidestones. That his plan is the Lord is going to come and rain on his party, so to speak, man. So this man is going to try to, hurry up and get his NWO established. And with that, he's going to do a lot of killing, man. A lot of destruction.
And he's going to get carnal, man. Like a little ass kid with a temper tantrum that don't get his way. Lord ain't finna have you get your way. Your plans are like plain evil, man. You think the Lord gonna allow you to have that come to pass, man?
Right. And he said he tears himself in his anger. You know, Esau, man, he gonna come with that rap, man. He gonna be fucking going crazy on these people.
But guess what? The Lord gonna be with him because these people are wicked as hell anyway. The Lord gonna be using your ass to get rid of these wicked ass people. Then the Lord gonna turn around and make you pay for them.
That's right.
This is Job 20:23. When he is about to fill his belly, God shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him. I'll read that part again. Job 20:23. When he is about to fill his belly, God shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him. Now, when that curse was laid down, the serpent was told that he was going to go around on his belly, trying to fill it, trying to always have his abundance, this, that, and the other. So the scripture just read that when he's about to what? When he is about to fill his belly, God shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him. Right, so the Lord's gonna allow you to do a little of your NWO, but it's not gonna go according to your plans. You see, This is Yahweh Bashim Yahushai's movie. All of this was written since the beginning. This is his show, and it's gonna go his way. It says, and he shall reign it upon him while he is eating. So right when you think everything's going your way, and the Lord's gonna crack them clouds, man, and busy you, man. He said that he will not busy you as a man. He's gonna come in his full glory.
Just to add, he's gonna allow them nuclear missiles to be shot off. What's the next verse on that?
It says, verse 24, and he shall flee from the iron weapon,
Right?
and the ball of steel shall strike him through.
Keep going.
It says, it is drawn and cometh out of the body. Yea, the glittering sword cometh out of his gall, turns upon him.
Right. So back in the ancient world, this is how they describe what they were seeing, man. Those glittering swords coming out of that body is those missile silos. Those things are going to be shot off. That's part of the Lord's destruction in the end. Man. Not only the chariots are going to get down, he's going to allow these countries to shoot off these nuclear weapons. This thing is going to happen, all right?
This is Joel chapter 5 and verse 12. God, the spirit. It says, he disappointed the devices of the crafty so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. So the Lord got Esau Edom in a trick bag, man. He thinking that his kingdom is going to go on. He thinking that his NWO is going to flourish. All right, he's going to be ruling all the people with CHIP. All right, being his God, man. And then the Lord is going to come and disappoint all of his plans.
And scripture tell you to deceive are his.
Right.
So Lord got you deceived. He has them demons who the Lord worked for lying to your ass.
Yeah, so as soon as you go in and getting your stuff established, then you're going to see Yahweh Shai crack those clouds. You go, oh shit, you're going to know it's over with, man.
Hey, so like, let me correct myself. I think I said it wrong. The demons work for the Lord.
So the same way Yahweh Shai went in on the money changes and flipped their shit over and it's over with. Same way, this man gonna sit down, think he's got everything lined up, got everything in place, and whatnot. Not able to see the confusion that's in the world and how fucked up it is. He think he think his game plan is still happening. And the Lord's gonna show up. Yahweh Shai gonna show up again and flip his shit upside down and tell him, no, this ain't happening. What you thought? Go ahead, Al.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 26, verse 27. Whoso dig for pit shall fall therein, and he that rolleth a stone, it will return upon him. So all these stuff that Esau even is planning, man, it's all gonna backfire, man. You know, he's not gonna get his NWO done, man. The Lord's gonna rain missiles upon this damn dude, man. You know? And after that, his ass is going into captivity, man. So everything that he got planned, man, is not gonna work. But it's gonna work on some people, but not all people. Especially elect, man, of Israel.
Go ahead,
I got one more. This is Job 5 and 13. Says he taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the froward is carried headlong. So here you got these elites, man, are thinking that hey their NWO is gonna go on. You got these demons. They pray these demons and these higher forces and pray to them and see if they go get the answers, man. They tell them they lie to them. Right? The Lord is taking all these elites in their own craftiness, man, in their own crafty counsel, and he's got them in a trick bag. As the elder quoted, the deceived and the deceiver is his.
It's turning against him now. He like you said, like the scripture said, he was wiser than Daniel. He had all that left hand stuff working for him at one point in time and whatnot. Okay, the Horrorwood and all those type of things. Had the world believe that he was a good guy, he get on the white horse and ride off in the sunset. Everybody wanted to be like him. All these things was the deception that Esau put upon the world. But like I said, but now even this left-hand side magic is gonna start turning on us. Okay.
The brother had a dream. He said he was like in the sky and he was looking at the elites in like some type of mansion doing their rituals, and the deities wasn't answering.
But that's what I said.
Remember.
Yeah, but exactly. This is what I'm saying. The left-hand side angels that was listening and granting them that left-hand side power is gonna pull that back now. Esau's gonna be standing there with no left-hand side magic to lean upon. It's just him. He's gonna go back to the caveman era where there's nothing, and Jacob being the salt, and he having no kind of ingenuity whatsoever. He's just gonna be left out there with his own missiles turned on him.
Yeah. Hey, and it's this show on HBO Max called Lovecraft Country, and they show all of that, man. All the witchcraft and all the wickedness that Esau Edom does behind the closed doors, the rituals, the eating of the blood, the eating of your own flesh, and all that shit, man. They go and pray to these demons. All right, the demons will come and answer them and talk to them and stuff like that. Man, as Pops going into, now all of that shit is failing you, man. And it's gonna continue to fail you. You're gonna continue to get lies. Oh yeah, keep you doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. Right. You're gonna prosper. You're gonna be able to fight Yahweh Shai.
Stand now with thy enchantment. That's
right, exactly.
The main character in that show too, there was the main character. They called him a son of Adam, right? And they also sacrificed him, man. Right. So that shows you too that Esau be sacrificing Jake, man. All these Jakes that be going up missing. Hey, what do they be doing? They be taking their liver, their lungs. Hey, those Edomites that be 90 years old. Hey, those lungs that they got in them, their liver. Hey, that's from a Jake, man.
Hey, hold on. That was a Rothschild, not a Rothschild.
Yeah, no, David Rothschild.
David Rothschild, the old dude. He went through 7 hard.
David Rockefeller.
That's why you get Jake with their intestines open up with newspapers. That's what they doing. They taking them out, taking their organs out, and giving them to the elites or the rich Edomites.
Yeah, like I said, there was a point in time where all the kids used to come up missing on milk crates and whatnot. They stopped doing that. They stopped putting that up, and this type of thing. So see, these elites. These elites and all they, like you say, all they left hand side magic and rituals and whatnot, they be praying, asking for them demons to come in. As a matter of fact, Beyonce, in the entertainment world, Beyonce was known for saying that when y'all come to see her at a show, you don't come to really see Beyonce, you come to see Sasha Fierce. Sasha Fierce is the demon that jumps inside her and make her do all that shit. She said, Beyonce, she said, me as Beyonce can't do this shit, but Sasha Fierce can do anything on the stage.
And you can see when the demon
You actually can. You can
see, right, hey, when it hops in, she starts acting all different. Hey, these celebrities, they be sacrificing chickens and cats and all types of shit. Worked out.
Weird out, whatever y'all got.
Hey, Pops, even the athletes, them niggas be having demons on them.
Whatever y'all got.
I got something. This Isaiah 47 and verse 12 says, stand now with thine enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be, thou shalt be able to profit. If so be, thou mayest prevail. It says, thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the money prognosticators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee. So hey, go play these demons, go talk to these demons, and see if they're gonna save you. See if they got the answers for you.
Exactly. Look, you gotta love that. When Yahweh Shai goes down the gauntlet like that. Okay, you say you got the answer to this shit. Okay, here we go. This is what I'm coming down the pipe with. You say you got the answer. Go talk to them and see if they can tell you how to cut me off from doing what I'm doing. Because I'm going to do what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
So now, let's see you cut me off. That's like the boxer before the fight. Yeah. I'm going to knock this motherfucker out in the 6th round. Let's see if he can stop me from doing it.
Right. Yeah. Let's see. Nah, you ain't going to do it, man.
That's right.
Shit. Yo, come on, hey, this is Isaiah 47 and 14. At the end of the day, you fight against Yahweh Shai, who controls the left hand and the right hand side. You're gonna lose, man. It says, behold, they shall be as stubble. The fire shall burn them. They shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flames. There shall not be a coal to warm it, nor a fire to sit before it. So you will be cast down, Esau, or you will be as the basis of all men. You have no throne, as I believe it says that, it says Isaiah 47 and 1. It says, come now, sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. sit on the ground. There is no throne.
There's no throne.
O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate.
And you know what? You thinking you got a chance, that's prophecy too. So that's got to be fulfilled as well. So you got to think you got a chance, man.
Yeah.
You got to think that in your head, man.
Give me that in the apocryphal where it say there was a fight.
I got it. I'm
Third
grabbing
fight,
for you.
yep.
First fight.
You just fulfilling, you still fulfilling prophecy at the end of the day, man.
Hey, this is second
You
Esdras
think he
13.
upset me?
Right. So second Esdras 13:8 says, and after this I beheld and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him was sore afraid and yet durst fight. So all these, it's going to be all these nations going to come together, all right, and the valley of Jehoshaphat are going to be fighting against each other. But then, and when Yahweh Shai comes and crack those clouds, they're going to turn his attention. They're going to turn their attention to him, and they're going to be trying to fight him.
But it said they're going to be afraid, but he's going to put the spirit on them to fight. Why? Because all the things that they are seeing now, how these F-18 pilots was chasing these different chariots, couldn't catch them, couldn't get a heat signature, couldn't do all this stuff. Well, chariot doing shit that will bend an airframe. Okay? Yeah. He doing 16, 18, 1900 miles an hour, stops on the dime. Any aircraft, I don't care what nationality or country claims it. You take 1800 miles and stop it on a dime, you gonna crack the airframe. It's gonna bend up. They even showed you that. They even showed you that in the movie, this new movie Top Gun and whatnot. When the old boy went through the simulation and he had to pull 10 G's to be able to make this thing, and they said he had bent the airframe. They know this. This motherfucker stopping on the dime. 10 G's ain't shit to that. Yeah. So the physics that this man know doesn't cover all the physics that's out there in the world. Okay? It just covers the physics that the Lord gave him.
Right. And that's how you know it. That's how you know it's extraterrestrial. Because like the elder said, if you was to go 1900 miles an hour and stop on a dime, you do that. You go 70 in the car and stop on a dime. You flying out the window.
Yeah.
So you in a chariot stopping at a dime. You can't do that in your flesh. That's the angels, bro.
I got a little bit more.
I got some behind too.
It says 2 Esdras 13:9 says, and lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand, nor held sword, nor any instrument of war. Okay. But only I saw that he sent out of his mouth as it had been a blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests, and they all were mixed together. The blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest.
So we got chariots doing a world of wars, war of the worlds fucking scenario. The old one and the new one, Tom Cruise, where he was hitting motherfuckers and turning them into dust. Okay, and then taking all the moisture out of a motherfucker. You know, blast.
Destroy y'all humans.
That's it. So the scripture that says that the slain of the Lord is going to be many. Like I said, y'all have forgot who the ultimate Grim Reaper is. Yahweh Shai is the ultimate Grim Reaper for Yahweh. The ultimate Grim Reaper. Satan's been slated to do certain things and pull certain devils. But when it came time to wipe out everything except for 8 souls, he left that with Yahweh Shai. Okay? Yahweh Shai was the one that came down here and say, okay, y'all know where they at? Hit all the floodgates, hit all the motherfucking underground water faucets. We turn all this shit on at once. Okay? We flood this bitch on a whole different level.
It says, and fell with violence upon the multitude.
That's right.
Which was prepared to fight, and burned them up every one, so that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude, nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and smell of smoke. When I saw this, I was afraid.
I love that. Read that last part again about the dust and the smoke.
It says, so that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude, nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and smell of smoke.
Think about that. Now, we just had this so-called American fucking so-called holiday, 4th of July, right? Air was full of gun smoke everywhere you went, right? That's what I said. But the scriptures say, all you perceive was fucking the smell of smoke.
The smell of smoke.
The smell of smoke. The Lord's coming back and he gonna light this motherfucker up to a point, but like I said, good.
Yeah, that's right. Barbecue.
Barbecue.
I got some,
Go ahead.
This Revelation 12 and 7. And there was a war in heaven. Michael, his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought against his angels, talking about Esau, Edom, his fighter jets, fighting against the angels who operate the UFO, which you people even call UFO. They really chariots of the Most High, man. All right. So it says, and there was a war in heaven. Michael, his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought against his angels, and prevailed not. Neither was their place found any more in heaven, because once the Lord totally boot you out the ruling seat this time, you're never going to rise again, man. Yeah. Matter of fact, after you got to serve your punishment for committing all the wickedness you committed on this earth. You know, you got to serve that 1,000-year punishment sentence, and then the Lord going to completely do away with you.
Right.
So talk about some return upon your own head, man. You tried your hardest to try to do away with these people on the side, the Israelites. Just try to exterminate. You tried everything, but guess what? It's going to return upon your own head, man. You're going to be exterminated. But soon Obadiah 1:18, man.
That's right. Hey, say what you think to do upon your neighbor is going to be done to you.
That's it.
Because the elder just mentioned, he said about Esau's not going to build up, man. But Esau has that pride that he still has that chance to build his city. It says Malachi 1 and 4. Whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, the people against whom the Lord has indignation forever. So Esau, you keep thinking that you're going to build your place up after the disaster is going to happen. That's not going to go the way you think. The Lord said that he's going to throw down. And just think, you think that you're going to hide your spaceships and your mountains and underground bunkers and come out and build your place up. No, you're going to go straight into chains, man.
That's it, bro. He going to find out the hard way, man.
Right. And that's actually what it is. That's why, like Chicago was saying, this man thinks that he's going to be able to go through all this. He done kept himself financially afloat well enough that he thinks that once everything gets crashed and is all fucked up and all twisted up and this, that, and the other and blah, 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 and he's got the whole world sitting on this motherfucking currency that's now hooked into your body and shit, but he still got the real wealth that he can come behind it and now start putting this shit back in order. That's what he's thinking, but that ain't gonna happen. Read that.
Jeremiah 31 and 35, they'll say if Yahweh was given the sun for a light by day, and the ordinances of the moon and of the stars for a light by night.
Now think about this. This man talked about trying to take the moon out just to be able to break one of these ordinances. Because if I can break one of these and whatnot, you gonna have to disallow the Israelites as being your inherited bunch. Go ahead, read it though. Go ahead, let's read it through.
He's divided the sea when the waves therefore roar. Yahweh of hosts is his name. If those ordinances depart from before me, see of Yahweh, then the seed of Israel shall also cease from being a nation before me forever.
This man has looked for every fucking convoluting way that he could to try to disallow just one of these ordinances. He said, if I can get one of them not to line up, if I can get one of them not to stay on point, I can tell them, all right, I did it. There it is. I went to the bottom of the fucking ocean. I measured it. I went all the way to the bottom. And this, that, and the other. Motherfucker, you get down there. If you was to ever build anything that you can get down there and be down there for real, the bottom time gonna come down there and crush that bitch anyway. The Lord ain't gonna let that live.
This dude had nerve. Remember that movie Abyss? What's the guy's name? I forget. There's a movie called Abyss. This damn devil. In the movie, he happened to do that. Go way down deep in the ocean. But it's just a Hollywood movie. That's all it is.
Right.
It's not reality.
But he wanted to geek the people into thinking that he almost could pull this off. If I put it in a movie, they'll believe it.
Right. If I can say this, Esau putting all this stuff in our food to make us go off, and therefore he'll advocate on the left hand side through the demons to the Most High and say, "Hey, look at your people, they going off."
Yeah,
Scripture talks about that.
Exactly. He goes and take pork and turn it into this stuck Chicago most Fachi song that you can't even read the shit. And now you what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
It's actually a derivative that goes all the way back to pork and some shit. And you like, I ain't know that was pork.
Right.
Don't matter, motherfucker, you ate it.
Right.
Damn.
Well, guess what? The Lord, he's seen what you did.
Exactly. You're the motherfucker to have it go on.
Right.
You throwing the stone and hiding your hand.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. Yeah.
Yeah, the accuse of our brethren, man.
That's it.
That's why I said, accuse our brothers cast down.
That's it.
That's right.
That's what's going to happen.
Jeremiah 31 and 37, thus saith Yahweh, if heavens above can be measured and the foundation of the earth searched out beneath, I will also cast off all the seed of Israel for all that they have done, saith Yahweh.
So this man has looked for every which way that he can. Like I said, they first started really looking, trying to look really deep into space with the Hubble telescope.
Yeah.
Okay? They started, and they realized that the deeper they look, the more it's still growing. So it's like, damn, because they look at that shit 10 years later, they take a look. What we thought we saw in the background is deeper now. Oh, damn.
Oh, Lord,
Exactly. The bottom of the ocean, this, that, and the other. So they decide they want to see if they can blow up the moon or some shit and kill that as an ornament. None of it happened. None of it happened. So you stuck. You stuck. Somebody give me Exodus 21 to 16.
Oh, yeah.
This is Exodus 21 and verse 16 says, and he that stealeth a man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand.
We still here, da-da! Hey, we sung and danced our way into being right here at the end of this shit. You kept us around because we were such great performers, now you're stuck. Go ahead.
It says, he shall surely be put to death.
So now you got to pay that fucking part of that price. That Manifest Destiny had a part 2. Part 2 was you.
You refuse to let us go, man. Scripture say he let not go of the house of the prison.
That's right, exactly. There you go. Y'all got it. Go ahead, do your thing.
No, you got it.
This is the book of Nahum, chapter 3, verse 1. Woe to the bloody city.
Yeah.
It's all for the lies and robbery. The prey depart not. You know, America is that bloody city, Babylon the Great, man. And we are that prey, man. You so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, man. We still here. We depart not. Verse 2, the noise of a whip and the noise of the rattling of the wheels and the present horses and of the jumping chariots. And you wonder why you get the word cracker from. The whacking of the whip on the ground, man. That's Esau Edom, man. He did this to us, man. You know, he stole us and brought us over here, you know, and had us work for free, man. Putting us through hell and still putting us through hell, man. What you think is coming to you, Esau?
It said the noise of the what it read again?
This is the book of Nahum, chapter 3, verse 2. The noise of a whip and the noise of the rattling of the wheels and of the prancing horses and of the jumping chariots.
Hey, that's the cars and shit, man, too. All right? Look at, hey, cars and chariots now.
That's right.
That's the modern day chariot.
That's it.
That's it.
But, so see,
We got one more verse, bro.
Go ahead, read it.
Verse 2, the horsemen lifted up both the bright sword and the glittering spear. And there is a multitude of slain and a great number of carcasses. And there is none in of their corpses. They stumble upon their corpses. So that's Esau Edom, you know, killing you Israelites, man, over here, man. You know, our blood fills this whole damn land, man. You know?
Is this what I think it is? Oh, okay. They remind me of something.
Verse 4, because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, which is America, the mistress of witchcraft, that selleth nations through her whoredoms and families through her witchcraft.
Hey, that's how you know. Hey, what's that? Revelation 18. It talks about the different goods that America has.
Yeah, souls of men.
The souls of men. It says sell of nations through her witchcraft, man. Hey, the main nation you sold was the children of Israel.
That's right.
On the chopping blocks, man. Hey, they even got what's that underground sex trafficking.
Oh,
Yep.
It's
right. Hey, that's really heavy. Look.
That's a big heavy money making flow on the black market.
Hey, look. Every year, 4 times a year, that's part of some testing that I got to do. And they teach us that in the airport to try to recognize that and see that. and whatnot. That's big. That's real big and whatnot. And you have to be able to see it because it'll be right there up under your nose. And if you're out there in air traffic transportation, that shit you have it right there and you won't know it and whatnot because you got people that's kind of like disorientated or they can't talk or the people that's with them won't let them talk and shit like that.
So they train you to
Identify that.
Also in that verse, a lot of what they import to the rest of these nations is a mindset with feminism, right? Putting the woman over the man,
right?
The alphabet, Sodom and Gomorrah spirit. They try to push that on these other nations.
America is pushing their philosophy and bullying these other nations, you know, trying to push their philosophies on them, and that goes for that too. You know? Whatever y'all got.
This Job chapter 14 and 5 says, seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee, thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. So like, even though Esau even was doing all this wickedness, eventually he's gonna come down with that great wrath, try to kill off the millions and millions and billions of people, man.
Hey, look. At last count, 7.5 billion people. 7,500,000,000 people on the planet. Georgia Guidestones, they wanted to take it down to 500 million. That means 7 billion people or clamming was slated to be taken out. Okay? Look, they talked about the resources and they said no. The resources are being fucked up because this man doesn't know how to manage the fucking planet. Look. The man wrote a false resume on managing the planet. I've got major hospitality skills. I know how to manage this. I can do that. I done did this. He got control of the fucking hotel, and the motherfucker is falling apart. Esau is a slumlord. Esau's a fucking slumlord. He want to snatch all the money out the fucking building and ain't gonna put no repair in it. He can't even observe a fucking 7-year Sabbath to let the food replenish itself.
Hey, what's that movie with Joe Pesci where he was a landlord, him and his goddamn father? Cause he had a red Corvette in the that's an example of what you're talking about.
That's it, slumlord. And his father was proud to be a slumlord. Put money in it. Right. Put money in it, man. How you lost your mind?
Right.
That's definitely Esau, man. Hey, even though you're doing all that, hey, your days are still numbered, man. All right, your months are determined when Yahweh Shemal shot. You're not gonna pass. You're not gonna go 1 second past what the Lord has established for you, man.
All right. You know what? You said. It's funny you say that because, like you said, Esau did try to put money in it in the end. But what the scripture say, we would have healed him. But she wouldn't be here. They threw bomb at her. Look at all the fucking PP loans and shit they gave trying to heal this bitch. Okay?
All they did was made it worse.
That's it, made it worse. That's it.
Man, this shit is gonna keep getting worse and worse, and your kingdom will be cast down, man.
You know what? It's funny. They made it worse, right? Because they didn't give the money to real contractors and whatnot. They gave it to the motherfucking alley mechanics.
Yeah.
The motherfucking the bootleg carpenters and shit. They gave it to the bootleg carpenters and shit. The alley mechanics and whatnot. And the money didn't do no good. Them motherfuckers driving around in Hellcat.
Yeah. Fucking Hellcats on the E-way, man.
Everybody who probably got a PPP loan at this point, they all broke, man.
That's it, exactly.
Right, because Jake don't know how to invest in increase.
You know what? It's funny. Right. It's funny you say that they broke. Hell yeah! Look, I worked out at the airport. When the PPLs were coming through there, motherfuckers weren't just going to Jamaica. They were taking grandma to Jamaica with them and all that shit. These motherfuckers were flying and they was spending big money and he taking everybody. Oh, we doing it big. Like that one bitch that bought that one bitch that bought that big ass motherfucking lobster or crab or whatever it was that came to her dead and shit. She was mad as the fuck. She spent $550 on a fucking lobster. Big ass fucking lobster or crab, whatever it was. It's supposed to came to her alive. It came to her dead and stanky.
Can I grab this?
Good, yeah.
It's Proverbs chapter 13, verse 11. It says, wealth gathered by vanity shall be diminished. So if it's so easy just to sign some paperwork and get some free money, that ain't gonna last too long, man. All right? Or you try to steal and try to do all these shicey things to get ahead, it's not gonna really last. It says, but he that gathereth by labor shall increase. So it's just true what they say. When you work for your hands, you can appreciate something more, man. When it's honestly earned, you know, and that's how, you know, really comparing that to our crown, Lord, when we receive, you know, the reward for this work that we do, man. You know, we ain't just, Lord said we got to put in work. And we got to go through this in order to get to the kingdom of heaven. So when we get it, it's going to be cemented, it's going to be solidified. You know?
This Revelation 11 verse 18 says, and the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants, the prophets. We're going to get rewarded for us doing this work, for us serving Yahweh Shema Shai. And we're going to be rewarded with slaves. We're going to be rewarded with a rulership, man. Us being kings forever. All right, us not ever being able to die, man. All right, many mansions, planets.
Hey, but forever young and virile.
Yep.
That's it. Hung like horses.
Yeah.
Breaking bitches' backs.
God knows. All nations at that. And it says, and to the saints and them that fear thy name, which is only the elect, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroyed the earth. And who is doing that? Esau, Edom, man. That's right. Destroying the earth every single day. Hey, right now, man, we're breathing in chemtrails right now. For this man, hey, you can't see it right now because it's cloudy, you know. But if it was sunny outside, man, you would see lines all through the sky, man. Chemtrails all through the sky. This man is destroying the earth. You look at the sea.
He didn't want to get hot.
Yeah.
This is July. The weather was starting to heat up. He decided to blow chemtrails and brought the temperatures back down.
Yeah, because it's a little chilly today, man.
Exactly.
It's supposed to be hot right now.
That's it.
Like, yeah, but this man is a devil, and the Lord has to judge him for all of his wickedness that he's doing. That's why his kingdom is going to be cast down. That's why his imagination will be, it said his pride is deceiving him. His imagination will deceive him, man. What you got?
This is the book of Psalms 82 and 5. They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course. And this man, Esau Edom, your leaders, all right, the man you look up to be a so-called God, this man does not promote a lifestyle. He promotes a death style. Just like, hey, like they're abolishing that, you know, we're not gonna say it, but my body head ass, you know that these women claim to have, you know, choice over their bodies. But now I just saw it 2 days ago in the news that men, hey, it went up by 90%. The men are getting vasectomies, man, by 90%. Because hey, this world does not promote a lifestyle, man. How is it that that's even a choice?
You know what? That's what the Lord said. If this continue, no flesh will be saved. Look at all the shit people doing. They put the stuff in their body. They change.
The course of nature.
Yeah, the course of nature. You know, it's too much, man. This shit ain't built to last.
Well, I read, what's that damn wrestler John C. His dumb ass got for a second.
Wounded in the stone.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's wounded in the stone. Exactly what he said. That's wounded in the stone. So Israelites are going out there and purposely wounding themselves in the stones, not understanding you can't come in the congregation like that.
Yeah, you was marking yourself for total destruction.
And what the Heavenly Father said, be fruitful and multiply. Right. You know, it's actually back in the day, man. It was a blessing to have a child, man. Here on this side, it's like a curse, you know. But like that's just letting you know why we need salvation, man. We need deliverance because this man just promotes nothing but death.
So why did that even exist to begin with? Gotta let you know, like you said, this devil is about death. He ain't about life. Why the hell does that exist to begin with?
You got one. It's the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. So Esau Edom, man, he a crazy son of a bitch. You know, crazy, man. You know, all he promotes is this. You know, it's wickedness. It's the book of Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 5. Yeah, also because he transgressed by wine. He is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlarges his desire as hell and as death. That's his lifestyle. Hell and death, man. It's nothing but destruction. The scripture don't call him for nothing but sword, man. You know?
The border of wickedness.
The border of wickedness, exactly.
Yeah, and it says that, hey, read on from that last good part.
It's the book of Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 5. Also, because he transgressed by wine. He is a proud man, neither keepeth at home.
Yeah, he's never at home. He's never in his own stuff. He's always in somebody else's resources, stealing their shit, man. Going over to these other countries, stealing their stuff. I go over to Venezuela, get their resources. Iran, get their resources, man. They oil and shit. And this man is never in his own land.
Yeah. Hold on for a second now. Explain this to me. When you say resources, and that's in Venezuela, and that sparked a real controversial thought that I had. I should say that we used to expound upon a couple years ago. How the hell do you get one of the most oil-rich countries in the world with billions and billions of dollars held in a bank in England, so bankrupt that they eat themselves, they eat the animals that was down there in the motherfucking zoos, the nurses and shit down there was prostituting themselves and this, that, and that. How do you do that? Why you let this? You go into a bargain and a business arrangement with this Edomite. You lock up all your fucking resources, and then you want to know why you ain't got enough. You ain't got two nickels to rub together. But this motherfucker is sitting on 16 or 18 billion dollars of your fucking money. Go ahead, man.
Is he the devil?
You know,
all he do is steal, kill, and destroy. That's all he knows, man.
You let a damn devil into your crib, man. The scripture said never trust thy enemy. This dude, man, is a vagabond. You know, he's a wanderer. Like the scripture was just saying.
You said something real profound there. You said you let a murderer and a thief in your house. Then when you wake up, tied up and gagged and shit, you know, with him standing over there, he's standing. Hey, your daughter, he's got your daughter tied up and gagged, but your boy is the one that's booty ass naked. You know what I'm saying? That's the one he interested in.
It cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations and heapeth unto him all people. This devil cannot be satisfied. How can you not be satisfied? You got the whole fatness of the damn earth, man. How is that, man?
Right.
Yeah, it says that his desire is as hell. Right? Hell is never satisfied. The grave is never going to be satisfied. People are always going to be
bottomless pit. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
bottomless pit.
Hey, death and hell is a bottomless pit. When you're born, you're dying.
Yup.
Yeah.
Hey, I believe it's a scripture like that in the book of Sirach that says pretty much everything, the main thing that is guaranteed to all men is death.
That's right.
You know?
Oh, yeah.
As soon as a baby comes to this world, man, you know time is ticking for you.
That's what I said. He's dying. When you're born, you're dying.
Yeah.
The book of Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 6, shall not all these take up a parable against him and a taunt and proverb against him? Yes, and we telling you, Esau, man. We telling you right to your damn face, man. You're going down, you're going to captivity, and you getting eradicated. And say, woe to him that increases that which is not his.
Yeah.
How long?
And that's why all these nations are hating the whore now. Right? Because they see all the bullshit that you're doing, man. They see everything that you're doing, all the rape, robbery, and murder that you're doing to all these other nations, taking their resources, taking their goods, man. All right, pillaging, setting up garrisons on their land. All right, telling them, hey, yeah, we coming to civilize you people.
Right.
You know?
He
ain't even civilized.
Hey, you know, it's funny that you say it like that. It's like you said, a virgin daughter who her leg has been exposed and all the nakedness. It's like the hoe that was bad at one point in time, but now she burnt out, her coochie stank, Okay, her hair ain't been done. It's all matted up and napped up.
She was known for being a good girl.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, you know, she was good at what she did. Okay, but now she done burned so many motherfuckers that don't nobody want to touch her. Yeah. It's like, no, man, that bitch burning, man. You go over there.
That's a damn inferno.
Hey, put your shit down if you want to. You gonna be like Eddie Murphy talking about you a fine bitch, good pussy, this, that, and other. Oh shit. You fucking cockeyed bitch. I crapped out.
And to him that letteth himself with thick clay. So America's in great debt because of Esau, man. You know, his unrighteous dealings. Go ahead, brother.
This is Sirach 41:3. Fear not the sentence of death. Remember them that have been before thee and that come after, for this is the sentence of the Lord over all flesh.
So we're all guaranteed to die.
That's right.
All right. So death and hell is never going to be satisfied. That's a comparison of Esau Edom's diet, man. And that's how we know that Esau is that serpent.
But here's what's so beautiful about it. Death and hell. Let's get this understood. Here's where it gets great for the Israelites. Because you're going to come a point in time where Israelite, all of Israel at some point in time, but right now we're just dealing with the elect. No death. Oh shit. No death. No going off. No corruption. Putting on incorruption, putting on immortality. No death. Laws, statutes, and commandments written inside you. Okay? You're perfect. Okay? The brawls ain't fighting over each other. They all waiting their turn to get piped. Okay? This, and guess what? And the Israelites are the only ones that no death is promised. So for you 17 other nations, 16 actually, because after 1,000 years of hardcore slavery, one of you motherfuckers ain't gonna be around at all, ever again.
We ain't gonna say who, but y'all know who.
Yeah. Hey. If your babies come out pink and you like red meat, okay?
Medium rare.
Yeah, I want some blood in it. Nasty motherfuckers. Go ahead, man.
The book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 18. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble.
Yes.
So stubble, you know, it's a piece of wood that's easy to burn. And they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau.
Right.
For the Lord Yahweh has spoken. So Esau Edom is gonna get smoked, man, after 1,000 years of slavery, man.
Hey man, you gotta love that though, man, because that goes back to our language. Hey, when the motherfucker do something stupid or it don't come out right, what do he say? You burn up, man. you burn up, man. You ain't that dumb shit, you burn up.
Literally, his whole house is going to be.
That's it, you gonna be burnt up.
Book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 7. Shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee, and the way that shall vex thee, and thou shalt be for booties unto them?
Yeah. So because all these nations that you pillaging, robbing, they're gonna rise up against you, man. All right, let the weak say I am strong. All right, they're gonna be they got their missiles. Hey, every nation on this planet has nuclear power, man.
Okay, Jeremiah 50:14. Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about. All ye that bend the bow, shoot at her, spare no arrows, for she has sinned against the Lord.
Right, calling me.
So all these nations are going to turn against America, man. All right, let the weak say I'm strong. The Philippines is talking shit. Right, who else? I know in South America. We got Bolivia.
Bolivia.
Was it Bolivia? But all these countries that you didn't think much of. They all got nuclear capabilities, man. They're gonna shoot them ICBMs over here in America, man.
I got it. This is Obadiah 1:7. All the men of that confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in them. This is Obadiah 1:7. All the men of that confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee.
Man, they lied to you. Since you like to lie, we go live too. Fuck it.
That's right.
Yeah, you talking with a forked tongue. Let me show you how you really do it then. Since you're lying, let's go all out. I'm going all out, G. Whatever you want to do, man, I got you. You want to roll down on them motherfuckers? I got you. What you need, man, I'm bringing it to the table. I got you. Go ahead.
It says, and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee.
Yeah, man, just send me that cheddar. I got you, man. Whatever it is you need, just make sure that my goods are delivered to me on time. And whatever you need, I got you, man. Whatever border you want to get on, whatever you want to lay them weapons at, I'm right there with you, dog. Run it.
It says, there is none understanding in him.
What the fuck happened, man? I thought we had a deal. Yeah, motherfucker. We had a deal. The deal was you was gonna catch this nut on your face. I got a trick.
This is Isaiah 33:1. Woe to thee that spoilest, and thou was not spoiled, and dealest treacherously, and they dealt not treacherously with thee.
We were straight up, dog. You said this, we was gonna do that. Man, I was there with my end of the bargain, dog. You said be here on this day with that. I'm there. I got all my goods in hand, got all these people lined up. We ready to cut the deal. We did the deal. Where my cheddar at, dog? Where my cut?
Esau truth breaker.
Go ahead.
It says, when thou shalt cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled.
All right, motherfucker, I got you. Don't worry about this. I got you. Don't worry about it. We good, dog. We good now. No, we don't even got to talk about it, dog. We good. We good. Go ahead.
It says, and when thou shalt make an end to deal treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee.
Damn, now, why? Look at that. That's fucked up now. You're looking down there with the ground with this motherfucking bullet, the gun at your head, wondering if I'm going to blow your brains out, right? Yeah, they going. I'm going to splatter these motherfuckers. But I just want to see you. Hey, matter of fact, I don't even want to look at the back of your head. Roll your punk ass over. I want to look you in your face when I blow your brains out, bitch.
We haven't stolen in 5 years.
Yeah, those don't matter. 5 years was too close, motherfucker.
All the shit this man done stolen, man. Ain't no forgiving that shit.
Hey, you know what I'm tell you? Hey, it's gonna return upon your own head. All the shit you doing is gonna return upon your own head.
Hey, when that boy's in the hood, when the old boy, when he finally caught him, he had shot him in the back of the legs, he walked over, turn your ass over.
Yeah.
Look me in my face, because I'm about to smoke your ass.
Yeah, that's an example, man. And matter of fact, hey, we should do a lesson on that and have that picture right there. An example of some return.
All right, I got you. Look for that coming in the sit down near you.
And all these things gonna lead to your destruction. All this rape, robbery, and pillaging and all this shit, man. These niggas ain't forgot about none of that. You still doing this to this day. And now, hey, they're gonna send their missiles here on your land, America, Babylon the Great, and this place will be wiped off the face of the earth, man.
Yeah, he think he got away with something because he didn't get judged right away. That's what it is, man.
That's what it is. That's exactly what it is, yo.
Like the Lord bring him forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why scripture say not trouble other men. Therefore, pride of capacity.
Yeah, I can't believe that. I can't believe that they didn't roll down on me and give me for that. Damn, they let that shit go. Damn, I thought I was about to pay the price for that one.
Yeah.
Or whatnot. You know what? It's funny that you said that because I'm sitting there at the cage, passing out tablets. A couple northern kingdoms come up there. This female fucking pit bull nigga woman. Oh, I just love y'all language. Blah 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 blah. I'm like, this dumb old bitch. Okay, for real. But I'm listening to her break this down and whatnot. So she goes in the next room. They up there spitting. I'm like, let me ask you a question. What was you speaking before you speak in Spanish? Right. Everybody went blank, huh? I was like, what was you speaking before you speak in Spanish? I said, you know that there was language that you were speaking, that people were speaking before you speak in Spanish. They looked at me, they was like, huh? I said, you never heard of something called Lost Rolling Stones? Right. One of the guys' mother knew about that. She said, yeah, it was something called she said it was a dialect. I said, no, it was a dialect, but it was a language. What was it? Oh no, I said, the Lost Rolling Stones was written in Paleo-Hebrew. He was like, yeah, I was like, so tell me something. How did y'all learn the Spanish?
Ooh, what that?
They looked, they were like, huh? I said, the conquistadors? Have y'all forgotten about that? That's why the Edomites think that he got away with this shit. Because of the fact that none of this, the Northern Kingdom think they better than Southern Kingdom because they look closer to this Edomite.
Yeah. But really all the Lord's doing is building a case, building a tab on your ass.
Build the ugly case.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Ugly case.
That shows you the Lord hates you, man, because he let your shit stack up. So when it comes time, a day that you finally got to pay, you look down, God damn, man, you got a whole bunch of
Peep this case. You brainwashed so bad, you made me hate my fucking cousin. You made me hate my motherfucking cousin, man. Me and my cousin was gunning at each other on dumb shit. Seriously, you made me hate my cousin, cause Northern Kingdom is known for love and family. If they ever really absolutely had a chance to know that we was cousins, what? Man, we gonna go get these motherfuckers. I don't want no part. No, man, we going to get these motherfuckers, man. And if you don't, then I'm gonna beat your ass when I come back. But you going with me, man. They did what to you?
Yeah, and that's the scripture in Proverbs says a thing that the Lord hates. One of them is sowing discord among brothers.
This is my cousin. See, I was saying primo before I came into the truth, but once I came into the truth and realized that, que pasa, primo que Honda canal? They're like, what? Yeah. I just said what's happening, cousin, or what's happening, what's up, bro? Cholo, como está? Gangster, what? What's happening, dog? Shit. They look at me like, these motherfuckers hang around Latinos way too much.
Yeah, we wrap it up.
Yeah, we wrap it up.
This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 3, verse 27. And now in their heart shall be laden with sorrows, and the wicked man shall heap sin upon sin, like Papa was going into. Esau has been heaping sin upon sin upon sin, building a case, you know. That's going to turn upon its own head, man. It's going to be a long line of punishments, man. That's
why he's going to get double, man. Because you got a shitload of stuff to pay for, man.
A lot of shit to pay for.
When we get into the sub chapters of all the charges that you got laying up against you, Esau, you gonna look at this and be like, there's no way I'm getting from up under this. Nope, you ain't getting from up under this. Like I said, you just got 1,000 years of hardcore motherfucking slavery on a whole different level. Like I said, I can't speak for them. But me, I can tell you, on my plantation, Mapataza, I'm going to be bringing some of you motherfuckers back to life because I ain't done. And I done fucked you up. Once I done fucked you up to the point that you think you dead, no, the angel going to tell you, no. Your spirit going to be talking about, I'm out of here. You're going to be like, nah, man. Slow your ass down. You gotta go back down into that body, man. He said you ain't done. You ain't done. Slow your ass down. You gonna go back into a body that's got 3 broken ribs, you can't breathe, you collapse lung, your dick don't work. That's it.
They would be like, what was it, hang over, like, shoot, damn it.
Exactly. You gonna be walking around there like fucking Weekend at Bernie's. Yeah. Your fucking zombie that's dead and whatnot. He movies out to the music.
Yeah.
You got a hell of a fucking existence that's coming to you. And I get, and your how about this out. I can't wait to hopefully the father elect to get throw this on.
Okay, hey, The Rock, I was watching the old wrestling film. And Rock told Vince McMahon, like, sure sucks to be you. Sucks to be you.
That's it, exactly. This is sucks to be you.
There's no chance in hell.
That's it. Alright, so is that it? Everybody done with their scriptures? Alright then, hey, so we're gonna wrap this up, right? Alright then. Hey, so with that, we hope that's edifying. We're gonna send all praises, honor, and glory out to again to the apostles and elders of GMS. We send double honors. And the brothers around the world pushing this truth on uncut, unfiltered, declaring war on the planet. Salutations. First group, Hearty Shalom. Second group, above the ball. Above the ball!